Hey YouTube, sorry I'm filming like this today, but if you have the new YouTube, the screen allows you to have full screen like this. But I am sorry for the ones that don't have the new YouTube and your full screen is now me tall. The thing is, the way I have all the stuff set up right now, it's really hard to have it landscape. I'll get it there in time. Again, thank you for your patience. So yes, today I wanted to talk about polarity in this one and the shifting of the Earth's poles. So basically, I can't tell you exactly when the Earth's poles have been starting to shift, but I can tell you that they have been shifting for a while. I will probably go back to about 1980 to 2012 because during that was a transitionary time. When we talk about that stuff too, about the Mayan calendar, etc., I'll bring that up. If you want to know now, just go to Greg Braden. He talks about that stuff a lot. Basically, though, what I'm trying to say is that, I mean, there's many others too that you come up with this information and gather and then come up with whatever you do. What is happening is that the Earth poles are shifting, and this does lead to part of climate change and everything going on with the solar system cycles and sun cycles and everything happening, the Earth cycles, the new age changing. I mean, we just changed from Pisces to Aquarius. There is so much going on here universally that as a human populace we do not understand. At the same time, I would have to say a lot of modern day science doesn't understand either because they took consciousness and metaphysics out of science. But when you put them all together and recognize that that is real science, when you come together with the spirit science, term not coined by me, that you understand that sacred geometry, the energy shifts, polarization, relativity, the realms that we live in, all of that affects what we live. And if we understand that everything is energy as we are from the one creator, the beginning, the Big Bang, the source, God, whatever you wish to call, the Big Bang, bam, all of that energy is now in ways we are at, I don't want to say the pinnacle or peak of, because while I mean that we are at the pinnacle or peak of, the pinnacle or peak doesn't just go like this. Pinnacle and peaks have the waves that it go in, the ripples that it goes in, the waves of experience that it experiences. And through all this, we are yet still at the pinnacle, because as I described to you, which I will, the further, like as we grow, we do go further and expand, but at the same time, we go through our ups and downs. And this is part of everything. And as I continue, I will explain more and more. But the point of this video was that I wish for you to know that everything happening to you and everything happening outside of you, inside of you, people going through things in the world, it is all because energetically there is a huge shift going on universally. There's a huge shift. I mean, in the whole universe, no, but in our universe that we know of Earth, of our solar system, of galaxies, of many things, of, I mean, when you get further, you know that our Earth is quarantined in its own place, because in its own quadrant, because of what we are about to go through, and how even our own polarities within ourselves affects all of this. So the point of me talking about the Earth's own polar shifts is I wish for you to know that we ourselves are going through polarity shifts within ourselves, which leads to a lot of the conflicts within, that leads to our conflicts outside of ourselves. So to be honest, we can get through this, and the chaos within you is the chaos that you will see in the world, and the peace that you see within you will be the peace you see in the world. So all I can say is, in this time, all I can suggest is that you breathe, that you take a step back and breathe. A lot of us tend to experience life up here, up close, running and going crazy and just crazy anxiety. Oh my God, stress, stress, stress. And I am honestly saying, take a step back. Breathe so you can see a lot more of what's going on, and that is going to change your life, I promise you. The problem is that we have come conditioned and trained to expect things now, and we have forgotten how much patience is a virtue and how much a breath literally changes your life. All right, I love you all, and like I said, I will be explaining everything further, but I am jumping so many steps ahead here because so many of the things I'm talking about involves you needing to even believe in a lot of things I'm talking about, that you don't even understand what I'm talking about here. But I really just wanted people to know what you can know here is that it's not just you. It's something that is happening, and it's not entirely out of your control. You can control your experience. That is what we have power and choice over constantly, infinitely, always. Ourselves. I love you all. Choose your experience. You can choose anything. Everything is in your mind. Remember, the limits you see, the stresses you see, the anxieties you see, the things you believe that you need to be sad, angry, every single thing that you think, the things that you try to avoid so you can pretend to be happy, all of that stuff. It's all what we feed our mind. I love you all. Don't pretend anymore. This time, this flipping is not about pretending. It's about being in true alignment with who you are, your truths that you have hidden from yourself and ran away and shoved deep down. It's time for them to come out and for you to make peace with them, for you to heal them, for you to forgive them, for you to do whatever you need to do now with them. It's all for the benefit of you and the all. I promise you. I promise you. And I'm not going to lie. I'm not trying to say this is easy. This is going to bring about a lot of emotions. But think about it. All the reasons why you decided to stuff that down, not deal with it, push it away, and lie to yourself about it was because it was at that time too hard for you to deal with. So think about it. Those things don't go away. They're still here for you today. But maybe you're able to deal with them better today. Maybe you have more tools, more information. Maybe the other person is more open to you. Maybe you're more open. So many things are possible now because they're possible. I love you. Nothing is impossible. Remember, I'm possible.